So there's a new humble peasant brand out and it's Revolution. It's Revolution fucking makeup. Talk about a cheap bargain range, as cheap as fucking shit, basically as cheap as chips. Yes, this is Makeup Revolutions. They're new, they're a bargain, they're humble peasant. Oh no, again, it's humble, it's peasantry, it's cheap as fucking chips. It's basically cheap as chips and you can fucking grab it in Superdrug. 3 for 2 it was. That's when I fucking got it. Now it's a normal bargain reasonable amount of product. Now I'm going to tell you now, and I'm going to tell you right now, that you probably know anyway by the look of it, you know the big high-end products, they're duping it so they get the fucking big bake and get the products out there. That's what you got to fucking do when you're in the makeup industry. You've got to get your makeup known, and you want to get it big known, and you want it to be sold out all the time and keep selling it and getting more money. Basically, if you were a flop and you're fucked, basically anyway, off you go. I'm not saying they're flopping, but they're not doing as well as Makeup Revolution. They're by the same brand, they're by Superdrug, and I get 30% off because I'm a lucky fucking bitch and I get 30% off all their products. And that's 30% off their products. I'll tell you all the bargain prices. I will never ever use any of their liquid or their face powder, like, you know, like an actual, like a powder, just a face powder. I won't use it now, it's drying. But I will use their bronzers, blushes and poop and their eyeshadows. I will use stuff like that, but I will not use any form of liquid. Liquid goes cheap as shit, especially when you're paying £2 for a foundation. That's fucking dog shit. You know it's gonna be old, cheap as shit, basically. So let's get on with this review. I'm really blabbering because I want to get on with it. So let's start with one of their products. Now, this one is a dupe for a Love Heart range. I think either Benefil, something or another, some shit like that. I don't fucking know. Nicole told me, but I can't remember what it is. Now, I bought these for £5. I bought them different times, and this is the first one. This is the Triple Baked Blushing Heart, and they're designed and developed in London. That's brilliant. This one is I Heart Makeup, and this one is the Triple... What the fuck? I don't fucking know the names. I don't know. They're both saying this is Blushing Heart, and this is Bursting with Love. Now let's check out Bursting with Love. Now look at that. Now Bursting with Love it's very humble. It's like a shimmery pink, and you've got to really build the fuck out of these ones to get some colour. Now I'm wearing one of their shades. I'm not wearing this one actually today. This one you've got to build the fucker up so it doesn't completely do it straight away. This is the packaging. It's humble. It's traditional. It's like a peasantry range, and I fucking am in love. And that's why I'm grabbing the shit out of that one. So that one's that one. And you really got to build these products on the cheek. Don't go below or too high. Go just here where you do your fucking blush, right, love? Don't want it fucking looking cheap. Now this is another one. This is the other one. This is Blushing Heart. This one is more of a pink base. It's not got a highlight to it sort of tone. It's obviously lighter, blah, blah, blah. You've really got to build these fuckers. So if you're someone that uses blush like Delusional, this is perfect because you can build the fucker up to become perfect on your cheek. And I like this one because it's just light. I usually do a fibre brush to apply it, and yes, £5, why not? Now, I'm not going to ramble about all these products because it's just a basic review, because there's not much you can say really about powders. Just whether it's too powdery or not powdery enough, or whether it's... This one you've got to build. So that's all I can say is you've got to build. And it's only £5, so why not basically grab it? Next, I've got their single blushes, and I got 4 of them. These are just the ones that in stock. They were running low. They were £1 each. I thought, fuck. So this is the first one. This is in Now. Now, this one... Oh god. Darker tone blush, this one. I like my dark shades of blushes. It's just £1. The problem with these ones is that you've really got to fucking build them to show anything on your face. Oh no, fuck. Right. This one is in Hot. This one, the problem with these blushes is that when you apply it, it really of pink, like mad on your face, and it looks too pink out of fucking control. They actually kind of looks cheap. Now this is the only one that I've been using, and this is a darker tone. I like my dark toned. Even though I buy all the pinks, I just have them for show, just there. Now this one, I like this kind of dark shade, and I've got this other dark one. And this one's in Treat. I love any sort of treaty colours. It's orange toned. Now, yes, the problem with them ones was that they were just too overpowering on the face, that my whole face went fucking pink as fuck and I looked cheap as hell. But I use it lightly with a Duo Fibre brush and it looks good. I'm really squabbling around the room because I'm not too sure what to say in this review. Now, here's some of the palettes I got from them. They're just in this weird bathtub thing. Now, I'm just going to show you the palettes and do my best because I'm not too sure what to do in a review, because I'm just going to tell you whether it's bad or not, basically, because that's all I can say with powder base, because it's not too hard to fucking work out a powder now, is it? Fuck. Once you know it's good, you can see the proof in the fucking pudding on my face. Now this is what I wore today. This one is the Iconic. This is the Blush Bronzer and Brightening Flush. This is in shade Iconic. I like that bronzer. I'm wearing that bronzer today. Oh my god, focus bitch. I'm gonna fucking go delusional. Bronzer here and then blush on top, and then I put highlight above my eyeball, and it's gone piss ridden with the foundation at the moment, but it did look really nice at first. Now that bronzer was fucking out of control. Like, I really had to buffer the fuck in. This was £5. I liked this blush. I'm wearing it today. It's very, very light as fuck. I used to do a fibre. It wasn't, and you get the nice mirror with it, so you get your mirror, you get your highlight. This one's just basic. If you do want to pay out for loads, just get this motherfucker, and that will do the fucking job for £5, but I want a bit more. I don't want just one. I fucking want it all. I want it fucking all. I'm doing a review, so what do you fucking expect me to have? I'm not gonna fucking not brag. I'm gonna brag the fuck up about my products, because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to fucking show off and brag the fuck out of what I fucking got, because I've got a little bit more, and I deserve a little bit more. We all deserve a little bit more, but I deserve a little bit more extra, because I'm doing the video and I'm buying all the products. I'm buying all the products for people to see, and then I'm getting what I want out of the video, me. And basically, I'm the main bitch of the show, and that's what I'm here for. Now, this is Makeup Revolutions. This is the Ultra Professional Eyeshadow Palette in Flawless Matte. Now, these are all matte shades, yes, and basically they all have a name for it on a sad old little piece of plastic, like this dog shit. Like, they're all on that. They're on the back of the box, but I slinged that shit. I don't know why. I fucking shouldn't have now. Now, you can see, oh bitch, they all have mirrors on, so it's always brilliant. Now, here's all the shades. I'm just going to read some of them to you. Now, they've all got the different tones of mattes, like, you know, I've got all here my different types of browns, like, and then another different type of brown, then a different type of pink, going on to orange pink, then going to darker to dark blue on the end. Now this is always great, because these are all different tones. Like, I could use, like, I don't know, I could just sort of mix and match. I could do this for some sort of makeup work, anything, my friends. I bought it. It was £8. I thought, fuck, I'm going to grab it. It's got a nice big mirror. I'm currently piss ridden, basically. My makeup is gone old, but it looked nice when I first did it, and I've got a hair here. I hate that. I fucking hate that when you get a hair on your face. Now, I'm going to get on to the next thing. The next one is a professional makeup poop. This is the highlighting sort of kit. It's got everything you could need in it. This is in light. Obviously, I'm going to get light. I don't want to get too dark, but I normally do go quite dark, because then it doesn't go dry and curdle on my face. Focus, bitch. I'm going to fucking go delusional. Right, now this one is in light. Obviously, this is the professional palette. It's got everything you could fucking need. What do you want? I'm trying to do a fucking review. Get out of my fucking room now. No, I don't want that shit. Get out.
No,
that's Curtis's, not mine. Right, now, I'm trying to get on with this reviewing.
it's restarting now.
This palette basically has on it, it has the bronzer, the blush, and then the highlight. But then we've got more. We've got also a light highlight, and then we've got a pink highlight. So you've got a bit of fucking both there. And then here you've got all three different shades of a cream highlight, basically. I do not use cream highlight. I would use concealer. I feel like it's just cheap and goes dry on me. But if you are young, it's for a young teeny bobber, because they've got fresher skin. Mine's thick, full skin, and it goes dry and old on thick, old skin, basically. I'm not old like an old hag, but I'm like a young hag. Like, you know, when you are 20, you got tougher skin, you got thick 24. When you got tougher skin, you need matte, and you need, like, fuller, thicker coverage products, because you have got more, not more impurities, but when you're a teeny bobber, you have got loads of fucking spots, then you need it. But if you've got, like, my sister's skin that's really fresh and youthful, you use cream-based stuff, like cream blushes and light blushes, and, like, I don't know, I just feel like that's what, for me, I would do. But if you don't want to do that, use this, use it all, because this is for someone that doesn't want to splurge on all of it, and you just want a bit of it all, but just all in one. But that's why I got that one. This was £8. Ooh, that was a mouthful, and I fucking felt like a fucking humble peasant. Saying it, I felt like I'm going mad, I'm going, squabbling in the room. I'm basically squabbling around the room, and this new brand is humble as fuck, and I'm just going to get on with it. Now, this is in Golden Sugar, this one. Oh my god, this is the shit. Like, it's really, really weird, though. Now, look at that and weep, bitch. Look at that and weep to fuck. Now, this is the palette of the shit. They've got the bronze here. We've got the gold bronze. I do not use gold anymore. I went really, really piss ridden basically, you know, where the makeup is pouring off your skin. At the moment mine is pouring off here, beard area, everywhere. I don't know what I did wrong, but it looks nice on camera because it's deceiving. I'm telling you now because I want you to learn that people are deceived by cameras. They think they look fucking flawless when they're actually cheap as shit. And I would, out of this one, I would use these here, all these ones, just not these two. Maybe that one's the bronzer, but I feel like I've got too many fucking bronzers. But if you, yes again, you've got all your different, your greeny highlight with gold, and then you've got, I don't know, I'm just going to give them all a fucking go and just sort of work with what I've got. I'm going to go for a different look every other day. I'm going to try different looks out because I keep doing the same look. I keep going for the same look all the time because I know it's going to work safe. But I went for something different today and it went piss ridden as fucking normal. That's why I don't want to be there if I'm fucking there and it's gone old, the makeup. I feel like I must leave, but I can't leave because I'm fucking stuck and I can't leave because if I leave and then I've got no money and I'm piss ridden old and I need to, I want to be safe and non-sorry. Like, I don't want to be in a situation where I've got to take my makeup off and then my face looks cheap as shit and old. I want to be perfect each time, and I don't want to wear the same thing anyway because it goes old as well. That curdles it because if you mix your foundation around the room, it doesn't curdle and go dry and old. Now, that's why I'm trying to keep safe with my makeup. Makeup Revolution's foundations would be piss ridden, cheap, dry and old. Now, this is another set. This is in Sugar and Spice. This is the Ultra Blush palette. They got fuckloads of them. I haven't got any of their bronzer palettes yet. I need one, and I need some of the eyeshadows that are like chocolate boxes. Nicole has it. Bitch. Now, this is Hot and Spice. Sugar and Spice, sorry love. Sugar and fucking Spice. Now this has got your highlight one. You got your highlighting blush. You got your you know, your orange, your fucking bright fucking pink. Now the problem with these, yes, is that if you use too much, it goes poof, poof, like a pink. You're pink as fuck. You look like Jeffree Star. Like you look, you're red as fuck. You look like, you just look cheap basically. I need to tell you, use a duo fiber brush and just whoosh. That's all you can do. That's all you can fucking do to keep your makeup good. Now this one is in Hot Spice. This is the one I normally have been using. Now, oh my god. Can't do this. I feel awkward. Right, now these are, again, another one. These are more orangey tone. Now, you've got your highlight here, and there's just something about them all that, there's just something humble about this, that you get so much product, and these ones are all like £6, and I couldn't help myself but get it all. I know. I should save my money and get like more professional products, but I love these new products and I bargain round the room. Bargain range basically, and this one's all about the cream. So these are all cream blushes that I will be giving a go. And I know I said about the tough skin, but when I see a bargain, I grab a bargain. But with blush, I feel like I'm okay. It's just highlight that goes piss ridden on me. Highlight and bronzers that are in cream form. Blushes though, very nice. Now I would always use a orange. I'm more of an orange one. Like bright pinks go quite on my skin. They go they don't go well basically. They don't go fucking well. They go cheap as shit and old. And last product. I'm at the end of this old review where I feel really bored out of my mind and I want to leave. Now all those products, they will come from a range of £6 to £8. This one on the other hand is only £4. Now this one reminds me of Urban Decay Naked Palette number 3, and it's basically, oh no, this is like the original one actually, just an all matte shade. I love my matte. Matte is what I go for. Matte is what I do. Now I would use the darker shades, and the light ones, they won't work at all, but these darker shades may work. There's one that's like Urban Decay with a bit of shimmer. I do not use shimmer though, love. I'm not a shimmery sort of slut. Now that one's £4. I get it for £2.50 because I got my bargain. So those ones that are £6 I got for £4. I tell you now, I've got my discount, love. I've got my fucking discount. I got 3 for 2 on them all as well. So why the fuck do you think I've got fuck loads? I've got fucking loads. So I can brag the fuck out of you bitches and show you I've got fucking loads. I want to tell you guys something about me that I get fucking want when I want. I get what I want when I want what I want. And that's all I can tell you is Makeup Revolution and me are glamour on cheap non old, and I'm working with my Makeup Revolution, and hands up bitches, I'm getting all the shit I want. And I know you're probably thinking this range looks cheap as shit, but they're actually just powders and creams. How can they go old? How can they go bold? How can they go... They can't. Nothing can go wrong when they're creamy. Believe me, there's nothing that can go fucking wrong, and that's all I can say about it. It's a bargain, humble peasant range that are new to the drugstore, and they're actually a good thing to the new drugstore, because MUA Bye. See ya, you dog shit old range. You're cheap as fucking shit and oh, no one wants to fucking know. Their range looks old and always cheap. This range doesn't look like, look at the packaging. You think glamour, you feel non-old with it. You don't feel like MUA's cheap as shit. And people will think it's such a really good range and won't think it's cheap. Even though it is a cheap price, but not a cheap product. And then that, they'll say, oh my god, I really, really want it. Oh my god. And then you've got it and you're like, ha bitch, I fucking got it. You haven't got it because I deserve it. You don't deserve it. That's all I'll say. And I'm telling you now, I deserve a little bit more. I deserve a little fucking more in this world. And guess what? You gotta fucking work for it. You gotta work. Even though I don't want to work, but you've gotta really work when you want a new product review and a new haul. Because I'm gonna get it. And that's all I can say. And goodbye, humble peasants, and have fun. Have fun. And I'm gonna just say you deserve everything that's coming for you.